Hello, welcome to the World Cup 2023.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. The round of 40 TILLBAKS against F1CHAMPION is going to happen in a few minutes. This is the first match for TILLBAKS as a higher seed and should be the third match of F1CHAMPION, but he got a walkover in the round of 56, so it's effectively his second match of the tournament. So, in my opinion, TILLBAKS could be the favorite. TILLBAKS had a very good run in CTP DAS in the latest edition, advanced to top 4, so probably should be the favorite. But as we know, Ball Tetris is very tricky, so everything can happen.
I see F1 Champion is already live.
TILLBAKS has like 3 minutes. The match is scheduled for 19 UTC, so yeah, he still have some time to go live. I saw F1CHAMPION warming up. I thought for a moment that he had the top score 771k, but he thought that it was only an NTSC score. So let's see, maybe he can bring maybe not the 700, but maybe the first 600 today. Would be nice and would be a good challenge for TILLBAKS. Now we can see the brackets. This is a match in a round of 40, the D2 match. So the winner will face Scamper in the round 32. TILLBAKS against F1CHAMPION is the only match scheduled for today. We have also 3 matches tomorrow. And the other matches unfortunately have to wait because in Krefeld in Germany, the Germans have their own championship at CTWC Germany. So it's understandable that Smoke Giant, Prakti Aliva and Jeper versus Jakub can happen this weekend. So we will be having tomorrow 3 matches: Ruczek versus Cobra, Rocco Messex, and the one of round of 32, Peyton versus Bertrol. So we are slowly approaching the more and more advanced stages of the tournament, and we are hoping to see more and more exciting matches going to level 19, double 500k. This would be something nice to see because for now the highest losing score in a single game, the bracket, is 473, so still waiting for a 500 game as a losing score, and we didn't have also a combined 1 million in a single game, so also hope for it. What are your expectations, Adam, today?
For now, I'm just expecting TILLBAKS to come at all. See, he's not live yet. Yeah, let's try to bring him here. Exactly.
Maybe I ping him in a scheduling. Okay, TILLBAKS is in the chat. He has some trouble going live on OBS. Okay, thank you for the head up. So we are keeping our fingers crossed. You know, this is a Tetris tournament, so some like technical issues is a thing which didn't happen only in Vienna. All the other tournaments I know had more or less technical issues, so nothing extraordinary happening right now. So waiting for TILLBAKS to go.
TILLBAKS seed 25 qualified with a score of 570,000. F1 champion seed 41 but qualified with a score of 520,000. So not so much of a difference actually, only 54,000, but 16 seed difference. That's thanks to the very rough qualifying we had this year.
Yeah, it was pretty tight in those regions of 570 to like 520, those 50k. There were like less 20 players in this 50k difference. So yeah, it was pretty tough to get a good seed. Had to be very efficient. One Tetris difference made a difference of few spots in the qualifiers. Hope TILLBAKS will be able to fix problem from the yes.
Okay, we have the players. Now I will bring them here to the scene. Just refreshing once again. Right. Here they are. Alright, I guess TILLBAKS still needs some warm-up before the match. Been thought with all those technical trouble. It doesn't matter, TILLBAKS.
Well, as you can see, TILLBAKS is not the only person in the room. TILLBAKS, if you're playing, we can only see the starting screen of Tetris Dream, so maybe there is something with a grabber as well. Oh, now it works. If I see correctly, both players play on Tetris Dream. So maybe, guys, you wanna play same piece sets for the match.
Okay, both players want the same seat, so let's hope what works today. It works.
That's nice.
I haven't broken it.
Is it so dark in Sweden right now that we barely can see TILLBAKS?
Well, it's Sweden. And the
Okay,
F1
we have
Champion is ready. And TILLBAKS is ready as well, so we can start the match in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Good luck and have fun, guys.
All 18, best of 9. Still only best of 9.
Okay, but we have to stop the game because F1 Champion, you are on a Tetris mode. You have to put the seed and stay on the seed mode. You don't have to come back to normal Tetris option. So guys, please top out, increment the seed, and we start over. Champion, please top out the game, increment the first 2 digits of 7, and stay on the mode when you have put the seed, and don't go back to normal Tetris mode, please. F7. The first 2 digits increased by 1. F7.
And both plays are ready, so we can restart the first game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. TILLBAKS already started. Not the cleanest of the starts for TILLBAKS. F1CHAMPION started as well now. Let's see how he fights with those pieces. This will also not be the cleanest of the starts, but now with that T, everything's clean. TILLBAKS still kind of digging. We're getting kind of high-ish, actually. Nothing dangerous, but those pieces are surely not favorable. So it's already an early chance for F1CHAMPION to pull ahead a bit.
Champion scoring another
And
Tetris.
TILLBAKS
So
hangs a piece on the left. Oh no! It's happening again! TILLBAKS topped out! F1CHAMPION takes the game!
it was a very, very rough start for TILLBAKS, unfortunately. Champion, you are good. You can top out whenever you want. Then you can, guys, increment the seed to G8, and then we start game number 2.
G means
Champion.
0 in this case.
Sorry, 0. I forgot. Champion, it's not need to mull in this game. You can simply finish. Okay, thank you.
And both the players are ready, so the second game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Very rough start for TILLBAKS.
Let's hope game 2 goes better for him. Not sure if... okay, Champion is now in. Maybe he has some kind of delay on his side. Or maybe we should refresh his stream after this game.
Yes, we'll refresh both streams after this game. This time much cleaner start for TILLBAKS already with the Tetris. F1CHAMPION as well. TILLBAKS starting pretty aggressively. Not being afraid of that previous game top out. Going for it, and that's quite some drought for TILLBAKS. Finally gets Lomba. Now F1CHAMPION will experience it as well. In the stack pretty low-ish. Also getting Tetris, but TILLBAKS already a Tetris ahead of F1CHAMPION, so little early lead for him. And F1CHAMPION's bot is far from perfect with this left. That L will help a lot on the left. Still trying to get out. It's just like 2 good pieces and everything is gonna be perfect. Finally manages to open the well, but in the meantime, TILLBAKS managed to pull about 1/2 Tetris's head, but oh no! TILLBAKS! TILLBAKS stops out! F1 champion, you need to get to 110,000 points. 110,000 points. One more single will do. And here it is. F1 champion takes the second game.
It's 2-0.
What's happening? Very, very rough start for TILLBAKS. Just in some kind of drought. Didn't see.
I thought he might have gone for this placement of the LPs because maybe he thought it would burn, but it didn't.
Yes, he surely meant that. Didn't work out, and so high on the board, immediate top out was pretty much unavoidable. Very unlucky for TILLBAKS. F1 champions, it's 2-0. After 2 games. And he's ready. Oh, we're waiting for TILLBAKS, who is ready as well. So the third game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. TILLBAKS really wants to win this one. Falling 3-0 behind would be pretty difficult to overcome.
Good evening, Mark13 ART. Welcome in the stream.
Hello.
Okay, TILLBAKS with first Tetris. Champion waiting for his first Tetris. Tetris ready. Gets the long bar, gets the Tetris, but meanwhile, TILLBAKS with already 2 Tetrises on his side. Another Tetris for TILLBAKS, 73k, and champion still with only one Tetris on his side. Cannot find the long bar in time. Keeps burning, but there is a Tetris for champion, 55k. It's about 1 Tetris lead. Now 2 for TILLBAKS.
That was pretty unfortunate for champion. Was Tetris ready most of the time. TILLBAKS was kind of in a burn. Didn't manage to take any of the advantage of that just because at that time there were no long bars needed. So TILLBAKS still about 2 Tetrises ahead.
And champion missed the spin, so needs to burn additional lines. Shouldn't be anything fatal, but yeah, this definitely slows him down and gives TILLBAKS a chance to increase the lead. Right now it's 136 for TILLBAKS and 90k for F1 champion.
Very fortunate number for F1 champion. Didn't have to work around that left well, dirty left well dependency at all thanks to it.
Now it's dirty ready, but didn't get a long bar on time, so had to cover the well. Few burns and should be fine. Oh, but now it's
very dangerous.
Okay, got a long bar, 121 for champion, 192 for TILLBAKS. So TILLBAKS with a comfortable lead, about 70k right now. And both players had to reopen their wells. TILLBAKS does it, 197 is Tetris ready. And champion brought his stack down, so will be Tetris ready in a moment. Okay, and champion is Tetris ready. but had to close the well for a moment. Oh, and got the long bar in the wrong time for him. And now it's getting a little bit dangerous. Let's see. Let's see if he can. Oh. Okay, got the long bar. It's not obvious. It's not obvious. Still needs some pieces. Needs to fight. But unfortunately, let's see. It's 75 lines for a champion and 174. 147, sorry, 147 for 40. You get the game. It's 1-2.
So the first step has already been done. Third game hasn't been thrown. And they both are ready, so the fourth game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
TILLBAKS is in, champion is in. So let's see. Game develops. Okay, both players. Okay, sorry, I missed the Tetris from TILLBAKS side. So TILLBAK already went Tetris, and champion to burn just from the beginning. Oh, and champion with some weird decisions. Let's see how it goes. Stack isn't looking perfectly, but yeah, he should be able to bring it down. But meanwhile, TILLBAKS with 60k lead, and we are like 20 lines in, so yeah, pretty significant lead for TILLBAKS from the beginning. And unfortunately, champion is a burning cycle, so something like that. I don't know how to properly say it in English, but keeps burning. Oh, could be the easiest way to say it.
Yes, that's this unfortunate situation when you have this one hole on the board, which is in the middle, but you have a lot of weight over it, also in the middle, and the sides are empty. In that case, it's pretty difficult to find any burns. It would
Yeah,
actually
and
bring
if
the stack down.
as you can see, 40 lines in, and TILLBAKS with already over 120k lead right now. So yeah, champion. Okay, champion slowly but surely is bringing it down. So should be able to score Tetris pretty soon. And meanwhile, TILLBAKS with some digging to do. Oh, that wasn't an optimal placement. So there is a chance for champion because TILLBAKS need to dig for some lines. So when to score Tetris champion right now. Okay, but TILLBAKS seems to be fine. Needs something to the left in order to prepare Tetris readiness. A J or a long bar. Okay, he gets a long bar. Gets another long
TILLBAKS
bar.
bot is very unstable though. Needs something to bot F and right now gets the long bar. That's gonna save him. And F1 champion unfortunately in dig once again. Over 100,000 points behind. About 130,000 at the moment. That's a huge lead for TILLBAKS, who's not slowing down. While F1 champion has to slow down. Now, we set up for this dirty, I think he will be forced to. He was forced to, but the pieces are not there. Where is the Lomba? Gets the Lomba, still can survive, but needs yet another one. And gets it. He will survive it. Those Lombas were very fortunate. Not for them, he would have already topped out. But now, almost 200k behind. That's a terrible pace for F1 champion compared to TILLBAKS, and he's in huge trouble. Will he be able to survive it? I don't think so, honestly. Yes, will top out. F1 champion tops out. TILLBAKS takes the game, leveling up the match at 2 each.
Yeah, pretty shaky start for both players. In game 1 and 2 shaky for TILLBAKS. Game 3 and 4 for Champion. So let's hope that game number 5 will be a game where both find the rhythm.
F1 champion is ready. And TILLBAKS is ready, so we can start next game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Go. And TILLBAKS getting a massage, which should help him. I know, and already missed a first piece, so maybe the massage TILLBAKS is not a solution during a Tetris match.
TILLBAKS once again starting with pretty unstable board. He surely cannot get his rhythm. So now
He found the rhythm for 2 games, but they were relatively easy to win because of the troubles from Champions side. So the guys like exchanging their struggles, and we're still waiting for a game where both find the rhythm and both challenge themselves. Okay, but now both players seem to be fine. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I misread the board, but now it's fine. So both players are with a pretty stable stacks and about 1 Tetris lead for TILLBAKS. Now 2 Tetris lead with this last long bar, but the champion scores back, so about 1 Tetris lead. But on our screens, TILLBAKS is also like 5 lines in the future, so yeah, virtually there is a neck and neck game. Yeah, and suddenly both players started to play pretty cleanly, which I really like.
F1 champion didn't go for that line spill. That is gonna cause some burning. Really nothing he wouldn't handle, but pace will slow down a bit, and TILLBAKS is already well over Tetris behind, now made about 2.5.
Yeah, but finally Tetris for Champion. So Champion is starting to pursue TILLBAKS space. Oh, and
what
Champion
happened?
with few misdrops. And this will be pretty painful as far as the pace is concerned for Champion.
This one isn't as bad as it may look like, fortunately, because the holes are pretty close to each other. It's all on the right. so he will not have to switch between the sides. He's going to go for this dirty. No, he doesn't. He'll bring this all down. He's
And
at
meanwhile, sorry?
both players at 78 lines, with TILLBAKS on about 2 Tetris lead, now made it almost 3. Exchanging Tetrises, unfortunately, F1CHAMPION is kind of starting to run out of lines. He will have to step up on the aggression if he wants to take the game before the kills can play. TILLBAKS is still about 3 Tetris ahead. And yet another placement which will cause some burning on F1CHAMPION's side. TILLBAKS getting the Tetris. Looks like it's slowly but surely getting out of F1CHAMPION's control. TILLBAKS 100,000 points ahead, sorry.
And the champion with this miss drop make his life also a little bit more complicated than the duos. And TILLBAKS, is TILLBAKS going for the first 500 of the day?
Well, it seems like still can get 3 Tetrises. F1CHAMPION cannot catch him anymore on 18. He would need a very, very decent 19 play in order to overcome the deficit, which is now well over 100,000 points.
Alright, this was a nice burn from champion's side, but yeah, he cannot burn. Okay, and meanwhile, over 500k for TILLBAKS. We transition to level 19, and 1 line to transition for champion, and he gets the Tetris, gets a transition, and we have TILLBAKS with 516, 023, and champion with 398, 680. So TILLBAKS takes this game, and finally we had a game which went to level 19 on both sides. GG's for that, guys. It was maybe kind of suffer for champion, but both guys, yeah, you reach level 19, so let's hope for more of this.
And they are really ready for the next game, which starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Game number 6.
TILLBAKS, having lost the first 2 games, now won 3 in a row. He's an F1CHAMPION, 3-2 now, and F1CHAMPION kind of needs to win this game, otherwise he's gonna have to win all the remaining 3 in order to stay in the tournament. Yet again, F1CHAMPION not starting too clearly. This time he goes for this kind of dirty well. Getting the long ball finally. Going for yet another one. This one is much more aggressive though. This can be a bit tricky, but fortunately he gets a long bar on time. And yet another one.
Another. Will he transition to a normal well, to the column 10? Yes, he is. So meanwhile, the guys are pretty neck and neck. So despite going for center wells, champion stayed efficient. So no major difference in points in this game. And both players with some... Okay, TILLBAKS cleaned. clean, but champion will have to build for one of the bottom. Let's see. Oh, and there is a nice dirty Tetris for champion 139. Meanwhile, TILLBAKS with 155.
One champion in
And
quite
champion.
some trouble once again. Finally opens the well. Now it's 2 Tetrises behind. And oh, this J is gonna make things complicated. Needs an L right now to the left. Gets a different piece. Now opening, he really needs the Lombard. This left is not good by any means. It's getting out of control very quickly, but fortunately gets 2 Tetrises and stays on that center well. Well, now he's taken the lead for a second. TILLBAKS takes it back with that Tetris. Now TILLBAKS is about 1 Tetris ahead with much cleaner board. Now made it almost to that Tetris. F1CHAMPION is kind of burning down the bottom. Maybe trying to bring the well back to the right. Creates a dependency and all this setup on both middle and the right is gonna be quite complicated. There's a ton of J and L holes everywhere in the board.
And meanwhile, about 80k lead for TILLBAKS. We are like 30 lines before transition. Champion needs to go more efficient right now. It has to hope that TILLBAKS falls in some kind of problems. Because right now it's not only the fate is not only in champion's hands. $370 for TILLBAKS, $292 for champion, and another Tetris for champion, $316. TILLBAKS another Tetris, $394. TILLBAKS like 6 lines before transition, so he can go for 2 Tetrises. Champion can go for 3. And let's see how it develops. 395 for TILLBAKS, 362 for champion. So champion somehow was able to close the lead a little bit, but now it's going very difficult for him. Meanwhile, TILLBAKS stopping out at 400, 980, and 362, 140 for champion. So this is the game goes to TILLBAKS, and TILLBAKS leads 4-2.
Fourth game in a row for TILLBAKS. It's just one more to advance to the next round. F1CHAMPION is ready for the next game.
And TILLBAKS ready as well. So let's start the countdown for game number 7.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. F1 Champion in quite some trouble match-wise. Needs to win all the remaining 3 games in order to stay in the tournament. TILLBAKS can still afford losing 2, but as we all know, all 18 is very tricky. Still needs to play his best, securing the victory as soon as possible. Both players starting with 2 Tetrises. F1 Champion stacking up very aggressively the next one, and it doesn't pay off. Oh, he's very high on the board. Should be able to survive it, but once again the pace is gonna suffer and suffer. That left is getting out of control very quickly. Manages to take care of that, but in the meantime TILLBAKS already 3 Tetrises ahead of F1 Champion. Just out of nowhere. That's PAL 18 for you. And gain and lose the lead very quickly. 4 Tetrises lead for TILLBAKS now. 5 now, already 100,000 points lead for TILLBAKS at the very beginning of the game.
Champion keeps burning.
Yes, digging and digging.
Okay, but he's alive. In case something happens to TILLBAKS, he's still alive. So yeah, that's the most important part for him. But now it's not only about survival, it's also about being efficient. So yeah, Champion, you brought the stack down. Time to score some Tetrises. And there's a Tetris for Champion, 96k, 219 in the meantime for TILLBAKS. And another Tetris for Champion, 119. So 100k deficit at the moment. TILLBAKS is in a situation where he can't score a Tetris, but now he gets a long bar, scores a Tetris, 246 for TILLBAKS. 122 for Champion, and Champion one more time in a dig situation, which isn't that easy. He needs a long bar right now, otherwise it will be it. Oh, and gets the long bar in the meantime, brings the stack down, and yeah, he's still alive. Oh, but the OP's misdrop. Will it be fatal, or can he go for something better? Oh, now the board's like falling apart. He keeps fighting. But 130k lead at the moment for TILLBAKS. So Champion is in a very difficult situation right now.
Yes, he's doing a great job surviving through all this stuff, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter on paper as the score is not there. His 140,000 behind. That's like over 5 Tetrises now. Still making those questionable placements, which lead to only further and further burning. Taking a lot of time.
And 160k lead
yes.
for TILLBAKS.
TILLBAKS playing cleanly, getting the Tetrises. It looks like it's gonna be it. I don't think it's possible to overcome this deficit now. TILLBAKS is 200k ahead with completely clean board. Potential to score some Tetrises, and F1 Champion misses the long, but gets yet another one, so he will survive it. Unfortunately, pace is completely lost, well over 200k behind. That's gonna be the end of the match.
Yeah, but what we have to say, that Champion is a fighter. No matter what happens, He keeps fighting. He doesn't give up. So yeah. Unfortunately, it's not enough in the match against TILLBAKS, but still, you showed a great heart, champion. Score as many points as you can, yeah, in this game. And TILLBAKS is about to score another 500k in this game. And with a Tetris, it's 503, transitions to level 19. And let's see how far can he go. Champion with one more scheme and then transitions with around 300k to level 19. He gets the long bar. And TILLBAKS meanwhile on level 20. Champion 137 lines. And this will be it for champion. Unfortunately, 137 lines, 319. 603 and TILLBAKS 145 lines and 514 600, so over almost 200k lead, and TILLBAKS wins the game and a match, wins actually 5 games in a row and advances to the next round. Peace TILLBAKS, and thanks F1CHAMPION for a nice fight. You kept fighting until the last possible moment. You showed a brave heart, so yeah, it was definitely great to have you here in the tournament. I hope you had fun. Maybe you will try your luck in another. That is not almost 200 heart attacks. I can believe, but you did well in order to survive, and this is how it goes. Yeah, TILLBAKS, it will be more and more challenging for you. The next opponent is the Scamper, and in case you win, 666 underscore team. So it will be tougher and tougher for you in the bracket. Yes, you can see the brackets right now, and the match statistics. TILLBAKS with a pretty low average losing scores, but those were the 2 first games when he topped her very early. And champion, finally we have Adam. Finally we have someone in the tournament with over 100 lines on average losing lines. So yeah, the tournament goes into more advanced stages, so there are also higher and higher scores. Highest score of the day 516 for TILLBAKS and highest lines also for TILLBAKS 145, and TILLBAKS was able to collect over 2.2 million points for those 7 games on 672 lines. Yeah, champion says he had fun and heart attacks too, so a pretty weird combination, but I'm glad that you had fun despite having some heart attacks. Yeah, so this was the only match for today.
Yes, a pretty peculiar match actually. F1CHAMPION starting with winning the first 2 games very quickly to TILLBAKS, popping out very early. Then F1CHAMPION did the same, and then TILLBAKS pulled off 3 400k games, 2 of which were 500k, and it turned out not to be enough, to be well enough to beat F1CHAMPION. Still, it all seems like there is not enough practice of Power Tetris.
You need to train more.
Yeah, to train more. With every single game, it was getting better and better. Finally reaching those double 19 levels.
Maybe Adam, we need to do something like the first 4 games don't count to the match. We let the guys play, and then we count the match from game number 5 or something like this, because since game number 5 everything went well. Check it. Game number 5, TILLBAKS 139 lines, champion 133. Game number 6, 131 for in terms of lines, 131 for TILLBAKS, 125 for champion, and the last game 155 and 137. This is something we want to see in the matches. So yeah, maybe we have to reconsider the rules for the next game. I'm joking, but kind of wanted to show the point that maybe the matches are too short. Let's see how the next matches will look like and what happens. But as for now, there are best of 9s until the round of 16.
Tomorrow at 17 UTC we have round of 40 Ro40 versus Cobra. Then at 18 UTC also round of 40 Ro40 versus Messex, and then at 19 UTC the first round of 32 match Peyton versus Bergthor. Really don't wanna miss it. Join us tomorrow at 17 UTC, also on this channel, as all of the matches. That's gonna be it for today. Thanks to the players, thanks to the viewers. Let's find somebody to rate. I see Monthly Tetris is about to start playing Masters brackets, so let's rate them. Here we have the raid.
Let's rate them and let's see what happens tomorrow. As Adam said, 3 matches.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.